Step 17. I've been working on this all day and it's been a challenge. Again, I got a 12 by 30 shed, so I'm going to use the 12 by 15. Um, it's, it's pretty easy. If you look at the front, 11178, 80151, and these are pieces that have corners on them, uh, like sides on them. And then you just work back. So it's two big pieces on the regular part of the shed, and that was what screwed me up. The extension kits, you get two big pieces and a little piece. So when I'm said and done, I'm basically looking like this. I was laying it out to make sure I had it right. So on a 12 by 30, you got four little pieces. I call them little pieces. You got four little pieces like this on each side. You got a total of 8. So I got 4 on each side for a 30 shed. So you can see where I started putting everything up. And it's rough. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to have to actually get on top to put the ridge cap on. There's just no other way to do it. I tried to put it on now, but I can't because it's the piece that goes in the center on the top. Because if I do put it on, I can't put the other side on because there's no room because it covers it. So it's going to be a challenge, but you can see now I've got what's left here is 1, 2, there's 3 big pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4 big pieces. I'm sorry, I still got one outside here. Oh, okay, so I got a little piece I'm getting ready to hoist up, and then it'll be 4 bigger pieces, and then the end cap on this side. And the end caps look like that. Like I say, they just have an end piece to them. That's all. So, some things to know about these. There are arrows on these also. Not on the little pieces, but on the big pieces you got arrows. So, and it tells you to make sure the arrows are facing up and that they're covered. So, that's the way I've been putting them up, facing up toward the center and covered. Also, make my job a lot easier, I went ahead and took all the screws out and put the little gaskets on them one night when I was watching TV, and I just put them in a bag. That way I can just grab them and be done with it, because it was hard doing that one at a time. So I just did them all at once and put them in a bag, done with it. So it's made the job a little bit easier. That's really it for step 17. Just make sure you lay everything out first to make sure everything's right. And then I noticed that when I laid these out, it started bowing out the shed. So I had to bring them up a little bit, and because it did bow out a little bit up there, but I fixed it. And it's because I laid these side pieces on there. But I just wanted to make sure I had it right first. So basically how I've been doing it is I put the piece up there, and then I tie this part first, then that part, then that part, and then the last part is the end part. And I got a little ladder out here. I hoist it up. Well, not hoist it up. I just lift it up, and then I tie in the last screws using standing on that ladder. Really, ultimately, I have a 6-foot ladder, but if you're going to go buy a ladder, buy an 8-foot ladder, because that will definitely work better for this, because it is kind of high. So, because you're not really supposed to stand on the top shelf or the top step. So, and you have to do that with a 6-foot, but you wouldn't have to do it with an 8-foot. That's all I can tell you right now. I can't wait for this thing to be done.